Hey everybody, welcome back to Kids Zone T. What?
And I'm gonna win.
Why were you? Oh my gosh. All right, so if you haven't been following along, we have been through the most epic
manliness.
Like this is like the Super Bowl of like 4 in a row. I keep wanting to call this Foursquare, but that's like
It's not Foursquare. I'm also insane at that game.
Yo, I don't like Foursquare. People know how to like just like go. It's like basketball.
I'm so good at it. See, I just see the.
Well, you know what I'm thinking and hoping you ain't as good as today.
The momentum in my arm because they're long. I could just.
Well, you know what? If you want to use that to hit down some of your stuff. So we learned something very valuable last week. We can't shake the phone or whether all the pieces just go out. But we also remembered you can win with 3 different ways. He don't want to do it, but he really gotta do it. He don't want to. I know y'all are singing that song at home. No,
they're really
y'all
not.
are singing that. Like,
I guarantee they're
you
not.
like waking up your sibling.
I guarantee
and they're like,
not one kid.
He don't want to do it, but he really gotta do it.
Not one kid.
He don't want to do it, but he really gotta do it. Yo, those first graders, where you at? You know,
not one
you
kid.
know.
Not one kid.
All right, you want to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors goes first.
What? Why are we putting 2 games? Just go first.
Ready for this? Boom.
Y'all didn't see this.
Boom.
He tapped the screen 3 times because it wouldn't register.
Whatever.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Yes.
He shouldn't have done that. He got so confused. Y'all didn't see
I
it.
really didn't. Confused.
He got confused. He's confused.
Why is this speed round again?
Why?
Why is this? We're doing a speed round on this.
Should we?
Oh, yeah, whatever. I did not want you.
No.
Did not want you to go there.
He don't want to do it, but he really gotta do it.
There's nothing.
I know.
Oh, let's go there.
It's okay. But he gonna have to do it. He really don't want to do it, but he really gotta do it. What's up with the noises?
I don't know. Okay. Why are you making fun of me?
He don't want to do it, but he gonna have to do it. You think he, buddy?
Oh, I really did not even see that.
See what?
The 3 in a row.
Oh.
I didn't see that till the last second.
That's what I'm saying. He don't want to do it. But
I guess gotta slow down. Slow down a bit.
Slow down with what?
I don't know.
Slow down with what?
My brain activity.
This pace feels. Where were you? Like, I got a big brain. Where is that? Where'd that guy?
I shut it off last game or last week, whatever. Just go. It's your turn.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go right. Let's do that. He didn't want me to do it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I won't sing.
Okay.
Just play the game, man. Just play the game. That's okay. Just play. Okay, dude, just put it. You're like, am I sure?
I gotta throw you off. It's like the.
Yeah. Throw me off. Try.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do what you want me to do. What?
Yeah.
In the actual. What's that? And nothing. Oh, right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
You don't want to do it. Just do it, man. Just do it.
So many ways to win.
Just do it.
Whatever.
He don't want to do it, but he really got to do it. He don't want to do it, but he really. Can I be real? I wouldn't have even noticed that unless you started yelling. I'm not even because I was like, he didn't want to do it, but he really had to do it. You want to play again?
For all the monies. For all this money.
For all the monies, man. I'm in the lead, man.
For all this money.
You gotta come up to my level, Mr. Underdog. Come on.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing. I'm in the lead.
We're shmoney.
We didn't even bet anything.
Shmoney.
Dude, this is a kid's show. We can't bet. You can go first.
Yeah.
You didn't even know where you went.
Nah, not really.
It's okay. That's cool, man. That's cool.
What are you gonna do now?
This is the game where you just don't even care.
You think I'm not caring anymore, but you thought I was gonna go there.
You have given up on strategy, and you're hoping that if you play random and sporadic, that you'll somehow find 4 in a row. That's not how you play the game. That's not how you play the game of life.
That's not life. That's a different game. Which also I'm good at too.
Really? I always get college debt. Links.
You go to college and it paid off right away, and then you get like a crazy job like doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually makes smart.
Make smart?
That makes smart.
That makes smart. Kids, that makes smart.
I didn't become, I ain't like big brain, whatever.
Aren't you a teacher?
You know what? Right now, I'm a winner of 4 in a row.
English is hard sometimes.
You're right. That's why I don't teach that subject.
What do you teach?
Science? Yeah.
What kind of science?
Why are we getting into this?
I don't know.
We're sounding like
What's your PhD?
So, what did you do? What did you have for lunch today? Oh, a sandwich. Did it have the turkey or the ham?
No turkey. Yeah, turkey.
Let's see.
What do you got?
Let's see what happens. Let's see if you got him. He don't want to. Nobody saw that coming. All right. Well,
I
you didn't even know that was coming. I saw it. I was like, oh, I got like 3 different ways. Dang it. Oh, my. All right. Well, next week, we're going to play again, and you'll get to find out who's doing
better.
Something. We'll see you soon.
Alright guys, you're probably noticing something a little different about me. So I got a haircut. I went to the barbershop for like 5 seconds, got a haircut and came back. So now we're gonna do the scream over. So everyone warm up your throats and your tonsils and get ready for this. You guys ready? Let's go. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. Don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. All right, so now we're gonna quiet down a little bit and do the whisper verse, okay? So everyone like soothe your throats one more time to get them all quiet, okay? You guys ready for this? Let's do this. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. Don't lose hope. Wait for the Lord. Psalm 27:14. All right, guys, thank you so much for doing that verse with me, and see you guys next time.
When I was searching, your love was never far. You made a way to get to me. You were the whisper leading me to your heart. Forever I belong to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I will run with you, you never change. Your love won't let me down. Love won't let me Love won't let me Love won't let me. Right when I need you, you listen as I pray. You leave the 99 for me. You paint the sky with promises of your grace. So I will find my way to you. Now I can see clearly, my God, you for me. You won't let go. Your love won't let me down. And I know it's true. Yeah, I know that your love is all around. I believe in you, holding on to you, holding on, and I know you will never fail. I want all of you, you never change.
things are scary, you might be afraid, you can always go to God and know that everything is in His hands.
Let's sing this together.
Trust Him. Thank you, Jesus.
Of all the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
Come on, you sing the many things.
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could pray, Jesus, I'll trust in you and do what you say.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me, Jesus.
When you sing,
All the things that I could do for you, and all the things that I could say, nothing is better, Lord, to simply obey.
why don't you lift your hands?
The many things that I could be for you, the many things that I could pray, Jesus, I'll trust in you and do what you say.
Sing out, Father.
And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me. And I'll follow you where you're leading me, Jesus, you're watching over me
You sing.
as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. Jesus, you're watching over me as I trust and obey. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. And I follow you where you're leading me. Jesus, Jesus.
All right, so our story today is about waiting, and I already know what you're thinking. If I have to wait, do you know exactly what I could do with that time? Because let me tell you something. When I am waiting in the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A for my food, I feel like I could have read a book. I can't even say that, they move pretty quickly. But anytime that you're waiting, it feels like you could be doing so many other things. But today we're gonna hear a story about somebody who didn't wait and actually lost more. Like so many important things because he chose not to wait. So waiting's kind of important. All right, let's get to this story. I want you to see how important it is that we wait, especially on God.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. the epic adventure of how he created us and loves us so much that he made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story inspired by the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verses 24 through 34.
When Abraham's son Isaac grew up, he married a girl named Rebekah. But it didn't seem as though they'd be able to have children.
Please, God, give us children.
But God answered Isaac's prayers, and Rebekah became pregnant with twins.
Isaac, I'm pretty sure they're having a wrestling match in here.
Oh, definitely boys.
Rebekah asked God about the struggle she could feel. He told her,
2 nations are in your body. One nation will be stronger than the other. The older son will serve the younger one.
When it was time for the babies to be born, they came out fighting. Esau was born first. He came out with a strong set of lungs and a head full of red hair. His brother Jacob was born moments later, still holding on to Esau's heel.
How on earth did he manage that?
The brothers shared the same birthday, but as they grew, that was about the only thing they had in common. Esau loved to roam far out into the wilderness.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Jacob preferred the comforts of home.
The sun is so hot. I'll just take a little nap in the tent.
Esau loved to hunt wild animals.
That is one excellent wildebeest.
Jacob preferred a different type of hunting.
Not you, not you. Ha! The perfect ripe honeydew melon.
One fine morning, Esau headed out into the wilds in search of adventure and some nice, juicy venison.
I'll feast tonight.
But Esau went all morning without spotting a single rabbit.
Ugh, should have packed a lunch.
In the afternoon, he tracked a deer for hours, but he missed his chance as the deer sprang away.
Ah!
At last, Esau headed for home, defeated. He was tired and irritated and so hungry he could eat an entire woolly mammoth.
Must eat food.
As Esau neared camp, a delicious smell wafted out to greet him.
Food!
Jacob had been home all day, resting and plucking his favorite herbs from his garden.
A little coriander, some dill.
As evening approached, Jacob used his savory herbs to whip up a tasty red lentil stew and a batch of fresh, buttery bread.
This will crisp up nicely on the hot stones.
By the time Esau had arrived in camp, Jacob's stew was simmered to perfection, and the bread was hot and crusty.
Food! Food!
Esau lunged for the stew cauldron, ready to grab a bowl, but Jacob blocked his path.
Not so fast.
Step aside, I'm hungry.
Clearly.
Just let me have some of that red stew.
Certainly.
Esau tried to dive for the stew pot again.
Just one itty-bitty thing.
What?
Well, first, give me the rights that belong to you as the oldest son.
Esau spent more time listening to his stomach than his brain. So in that moment, his stomach won out.
Look, I'm dying of hunger. If I die, those rights are pointless anyway. Now give me that stew.
Esau sprang forward once more.
Promise to give me your rights.
Fine.
Fine what?
Fine, I promise.
Promise what?
I promise to give you my rights as the oldest.
Cool. Help yourself.
Jacob stepped aside as Esau hurled himself at the stew pot.
Stew!
Esau happily gorged himself on rich stew and fresh bread. But as his stomach filled up, he had time to stop and think again. Esau had just traded the rights of a lifetime for a meal that would only last him a few hours.